So this is a conversation that's important to me, and this is, from my perspective, what I'm good at, what it is I like to try to offer to people and invite people to, what kinds of conversations I like to invite people into, is to giving you some time and space to just be honest about what is going on in the Bible. What is it? What is it not? I have found that that's, in a sense, at least from my background, so it isn't necessarily something that's going to resonate with everyone here, but from my background, being able to just be really, really honest about those things has been quite freeing, right? And I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, right? Learning to let it just be what it is instead of trying to make it be what I want it to be, right? Because I think being able to be honest and have a conversation about what is there, like it or not, right? Because there's plenty I don't like. But I think we need to start there, right? And be able to have a conversation about that before we can move on to say why we do or don't like it. And in particular, given that you all are probably here for lots of different reasons, maybe some of you want to be able to have a more informed conversation with friends or family or grandchildren or, I don't know, right, your neighbors. I do think that being able to be informed about it before you jump to saying why it doesn't work now, I think that's a really important place to start. So I'm hoping that's part of why you're here. But I do also have to say that again, especially given my background, interrogating what I've been taught to believe about the Bible has been a bit of a process, right? Asking the questions, where in the tradition did that idea come from? And I might like that tradition or I might not, but that has been when did I say I graduated seminary? 2001, right? Mm-hmm. It's been quite a process to not necessarily unravel, but to interrogate, to look at, well. I did want to I formed these words carefully, so I just wanted to read this so I don't mistake. But I do, I get the desire to have conversations about our theological understandings of humanity, marriage, and sexuality today. I get that, right? And to want to bring our 21st century biological and anthropological understandings into the mix.
What was the second word? Biological and...
Anthropological. I will speak a little louder, a little more clearly. But I also know that many people have some of their basic ideas about all of these topics. Sexuality, humanity, anthropology, all of those things, right? Defined by what they think or believe that the Bible says about them. It's not on the list, but looking at Genesis 3 through this lens is just really enlightening, right? So it seems to me that our conversations about theological beliefs about sexuality and marriage will still be somewhat undercut until we also sort through what the Bible does and does not say about it all. I compare this situation to dandelions. What people think the Bible says are the roots of the dandelion, the roots of their thinking. Until we pull those up, we will never fully address the problem. Simply having the theological discussions is like pulling the heads off the dandelions. It will look better on the surface for a time. Those roots are going to do what roots do. Continue to produce dandelions.